Hey, how y'all doing today? I just got back from Zumba, and it was just, gosh, that class is so fun. I'm sweating from the fruiter to the rooter tooter, and it is just, it's one of the best things, because you know, I like to move it. You know, how low can you go? Can you go to the floor? Oh, I love it. And you know, we be popping it, and I'm like, man. And I know why I love that class is because you can almost eat what you want to when you go to the when you go to that class, because you're moving and you're twirling and you're moving your hips and you're working your abs and your buttocks, and it's just, I feel good in that class. And so today I'm grateful. Today is January 5th, 2011, and I was grateful yesterday, but I didn't do a video because this is really just for me. Really just continue to teach myself some type of discipline. And you know, when you make a proclamation about what it is that you're going to do, in my opinion, I don't want to get too deep or whatever, but it seems like sometimes things get in your way. I don't know if your conscious level is just so high, or that you notice these things, or if you are expecting something negative, you know. And so I'm making sure in my mind, now look, I don't want to manifest anything negative. I'm not expecting anything negative, but you know, I have these type of days that I want to have. And so I think I mentioned this the other day, I don't think I'm going to go that route. I have a lot of sheets, and like I said, they chart out my daily activities, but I don't think I'm going to roll that way. That's kind of making me a little bit too stringent. I'm just going to write down some monthly goals that I want to hit and do my checking off, and if there's something that I missed on it, I'm going to add it, and then if there's something that I don't have on it, then I'll put it on for the next month. But I'm going to do first things first and keep it moving, because I do not want to stress myself out. But I do like the discipline part about it. I used to didn't like discipline at all, because I'm one of those fly by the seat of your pants. Let's go! Let's do it! Tell me what you need! Let's get it moving! Let's get it popping! But I don't really want to sit down the most of the time and really do what is required to go to the next level. I mean, I'm just keeping it honest. So I know yesterday and today, it just seems like situations just come up, and I don't know if it's the situation or if it's the situation that I don't have the means or tools or resources right now to fix it. And I'll just tell you, it's just life. I have a family member who needs a water heater, and it's out. And I guess from growing up, and this will get to my gratefulness on being grateful for my car, but I don't like things that are broke. I think things should be fixed at all times. I don't like things that are broke. And that probably just comes from, you know, growing up with not having a whole lot. But my mom did a really good job. We pretty much everything that we had worked. She was really diligent on that. So anyway, and then another thing that brings me to being grateful for my automobile today, when I was growing up, we used to walk a little bit. I do remember some of that. We used to walk, and I would be skipping along in front of my mom, and you know, not knowing that she was stressed out that she didn't have a car, because sometimes we have to walk a little far, but we didn't live too far from the grocery store, and that's where we get our money orders and stuff like that. And we didn't live too far from our doctor's office, but we did have to catch a taxi to the dentist if it was a bad day. If not, we would walk. So when we got an automobile, I was so grateful. And my mom's first car, I think it was either it was that Ford Galaxy or a Plymouth Horizon. No. A Ford Galaxy or some type of Plymouth. But they were big cars, and I was so grateful for those cars. You know, I wasn't looking for a Cadillac or anything. This is a kid talking. I just knew that we had a ride. So bringing it to today, what I'm grateful for, I've had my vehicle for 6 years. It had 25 miles on it when I bought it, and it's not a glamorous car. It's very economical. It's a Focus. It's a Ford Focus. I know you know about those. And I do hear a lot of people saying, I don't want a Focus. I don't want no Ford Taurus. I don't want no Camry. And that's not my testimony. My testimony is I had went 7, 8, almost 10 years getting cars that didn't run right, trying to, you know, rob Peter to pay Paul. And so I would get these real nice looking Maximas and nice looking sports looking cars, and they didn't run no better than whatever, and it was all based off my poor choices. I'm not blaming it on anything but my poor choices. And I always wanted an SUV, so I got this SUV. It was a Trooper, and it was used, and the check engine light came on. I was like, what the? And I noticed, looking back on it, but I noticed then, I always get these jacked up cars. So there was probably some reason on me thinking that maybe I didn't deserve better, or maybe I was manifesting getting these broke down cars and knowing somewhere or another, making them break. I don't know what the heck was going on, but I decided, you know what? I deserve a brand new car. And I'm going to get what Rhonda wants to get. Rhonda is not going to get a car that has gold trim tires or white. Well, I don't like that. That's not for me. I'm economical, basic type of person. So I went to the Ford dealership and I saw this Ford Focus, and I loved it. And this has been the best car. Because remember before I had a bunch of repairs and stuff like that. I've had a few regular maintenance things, and I'm just grateful for the car. I'm grateful for it. Right now it's doing a few little things, and I'm like, Lord, I love this car. I'm so grateful for it. It's been taking me and my children and my mom everywhere that we need to go, and I need to keep this car. And whenever it's time for me to transfer into another car, Lord, I want it to be smooth, okay, Lord? And I want it to be paid for already up, so I need a little more time. Give me grace and some mercy up on this automobile. That's right. Well, he said we could ask anything. But anyway, so today, January 5th, 2011, I'm very grateful for my automobile. Very grateful for that. Yes. Have a good day, y'all.